Yo, 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 we live. This is Afi Kingdom and AV. We're going to do a nice game breakdown for you guys. Can we stop cheating? We want to know. We got a nice video for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and play a countdown. Y'all check in and put some fire signs in the chat if you're ready for some fire game. As always, let me go ahead and play that for y'all real quick. Let me get. Oh, shit. Didn't mean to do that. Let me put this nice little music on for you guys, too. Press fire sign if y'all like this little soothing countdown. I want to know that y'all like this. Is this soothing you guys? Press a fire sign if this is soothing you guys. This nice little water with this music combination. I need to know. Let me know. All right. We got 1 minute left on the time. I'm gonna just let it play out. Y'all check in. Shout out to. Let me move up to the beginning. Move up to the top. Shout out to Tina Love. She said this is gonna be a good one. You can't wait. I'm glad you feel that way, baby. That early about the video. Shout out to Unique. Shout out to Iceberg. Shout out to Arnold. Shout out to Trav. Shout out to Misha. Shout out to Jaguar. Shout out to Tisha. Shout out to Arnaldo. Okay, let me see. You guys hold on 1 second. I'm just trying to do something real quick. Hey, Topaz. Oh shit. Okay, let me get this together real quick. Let's start the show. Oh shit. Oh fucking shit. Hold on 1 second, guys. Shit done unplugged. Oh, sorry, a quick little 5 second delay. Sorry about that, people. Sorry about that, people. Damn it.
Your next memory.
Be quiet, bro. Be quiet. That make y'all go crazy, huh?
Shout out to Alpha Villians. I got home. Would you take initiative to cut it off?
Righteous.
This is also true. And when it comes to the ladies, he's out of sight.
Let me guess. You're one of these brothers think you can get by and won't get a smile, huh? What about the smile?
I am smart.
All right, y'all. What's going on? What's going on, brother?
You already. King Feezy. Shout out to the chat. KPs, GTs.
We gonna have
Let's get it in, man, because this topic never gets old after you do the check-in. Can y'all prevent cheating? We wanted participation. We want to make it a super chat because some people seem to think that you could prevent someone from cheating, and I want to know what they think.
So we're gonna go over this video of Table of 8. If y'all don't know that channel, y'all should make sure y'all subscribe because it's men and women. You get the dynamics of both. So we'll pull up the video. If you guys have a question or concern, make sure you make that color and hit the super chat. That way we can see it because we're gonna be breaking down the video. And let me know, did y'all like the countdown and shit? I can squash that shit. What'd you think?
Nah. I was feeling the vibe. Yeah, the countdown was dope.
What y'all say? Put it in the chat. Y'all like the countdown, or y'all want me to just get straight into it? Put it in the chat and let me know. And let me pull up this email, and we're gonna go over to this video. Haven't watched it yet. That's why it's a reaction. You guys need to understand the difference between reactions and game breakdowns because they're different things.
Let's go.
It's a whole different thing. You look at my nature coat, bro. Look at that. That's sauce, bro.
What? Chameleon, nigga.
Sauce,
that nigga, yeah.
Y'all scared to do stuff like that. Y'all scared. Y'all need to see a movie star to show y'all first.
I mean, from the combos.
Okay. That's bigger. Oh, it's the same. Okay, we got big mouth. Let me not say that.
Easy. Let's go.
Yeah, let me not say that. We got short hair. over here. So, boom. Here is the video. Is it up? Okay, let me make it bigger.
Let's do it.
Keep that shit out the way. Okay. Our featured presentation. I don't know what the hell is going to come out of her mouth. We going to see. Can you prevent cheating? You guys in the chat, y'all chime in as we looking at this. Yes or no? Share your thoughts on what we seeing.
Going out did not stop me from cheating. I was being jealous. I was cheating in the morning time.
But I was saying, you said that you prevent your significant other from going out, right? So why stay safe?
Because I love him.
Because you love him.
Cheating is one thing. When you're going to cheat regardless of anything. Like Danny said, stopping somebody from going out has nothing to do with anything.
So being in a relationship can sometimes be hard. And nothing makes it worse than having a significant other that makes you feel horrible every time you want to go out, whether it's with your family, whether it's with your friends, whether it's with your coworkers. Now, what is that? Jealousy or insecurity?
Well, I would say being territorial, because I guess I'll be that person. Like, I was that person in the relationship.
You didn't let your partner go out?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because, all right, so I guess because I'm all right.
How long were you in that relationship?
No,
10 years.
10 years, okay.
Why?
10 years.
Why?
So, I mean, I'm still kind of like that. So, it's like I'm in the industry, and I don't know.
Insecure?
I'm not. Yeah, I mean, I'm a girl. Every girl's got some insecurities.
So
How do you prevent your significant other from going out? Is it like straight, like,
Yo, my mouth is lethal.
You tell them straight up the rip, like, listen, you're going to be in a relationship with me, you can't go out?
Nah, I don't say it like that, but I be like, you're not going here, and if you're going to go, I'm going to pull up and I'm going to make a movie.
He said, yeah.
Pause.
Yeah, like, if that's just how I am a little toxic, maybe.
My bad. Pardon me. Hold on, let me break this shit down. So this broad was with a dude for 10 years, and she's saying that she's territorial. And if I say I'm going out, she's saying she gonna pull up and make a movie. I can't fuck with you, man. It's too early for me to break this shit down, my nigga. But yeah, that shit really chaps my ass because these bros are out of their fucking mama. But go ahead, my bad, B. I'm ready to like sick on this shit. Go ahead.
Shout out to Bill. Shout
Bell,
out to
peace.
Bay. Shout out to RPC. You ain't secret watching now because you didn't say something. Shout out to Trav.
Peace.
Bill, if you gonna have the fire bars today, you want to get your wrench, you gotta drop some more fire bars.
Let's go.
All right, let's get into the video.
But yeah, I don't know. I just kind of but I wasn't just like that. So he done did some stuff that kind of led to that. So I was just like, if you're gonna do this, like I'm not playing with you no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like that's what it was. And I'm the type of person that kind of like I go a little crazy. So it's like.
Okay, so what happened when you go to a strip club? You're not letting him go?
If he going with me, because I like the strip club, but it's like if you going by yourself.
With your boys.
If you going with your boys, I don't trust your boys because you probably did something. Like my personal story is you was with your boys doing something. So now I don't trust your boys, and your boys is always going to be on your side, so I'm never going to trust your boys.
Say, let me ask you a question, right? So my thing is, with that,
you go with your boys too. I mean, you can even go. Like I don't know. It might sound a little crazy.
It does.
I just want to ask you. I just want to ask you, right? I just want to ask you, right?
No disrespect to these people on here, bro, but they see this. They talking in circles, bro. Like I'm trying to figure out, like, okay, when are you gonna get to the part where you saying? It's like I'm sitting here trying to figure out the point when the point is, can we stop cheating? I don't understand all this other stuff they're talking about.
It's a lot of and respectfully, you're right. It's a lot of nothing. I mean, I know they got a time slot, they got to fill in a void, but it's a lot of nothing. This broad is saying a lot of nothing. She's just raising red flags. She looked like she needs to go. Respectfully, AA. She talking about she crazy. She talking about a grown man can't go anywhere without her. He can't go to a strip club without her. The dude was with her for 10 years. He cheated on her and thought that there was going to be no consequences. That's another thing. If you get caught out there cheating on your girl, my nigga, and you decide to get back with her, you have to understand payback's going to be a bitch. And she's going to continue to do it until she is ready. And that may be a very long time, because it could be one incident where you cheated on her, you get caught out there. That's equivalent to her doing it 3, 4, 5 times. We already know it's easier for women to cheat, especially nowadays. But at the end of the day, man, if you get caught out there in a relationship, you have to be prepared to just let that shit go, because you ain't never going to stop paying that debt. You ain't never gonna stop paying that debt. She gonna make you feel miserable. If you got kids with her, if you're doing all this type of shit, man, that guilt is gonna haunt you until she's done with your ass. And while you're feeling guilty, she's gonna get turned off and she's gonna keep cheating on you. So at the end of the day, man, that's what that is, man. She's saying a lot of nothing, but that's what that is.
All right, let's see, because I'm still it's like I'm waiting for the part.
Yeah, the punchline.
And for all the women that might feel that way, is it a trust that can be built to get past that, or it's just always going to be like that?
Well, I can't speak for everybody else, but I'm a person, I give people 100% trust. Once you lose it, you can't get it back.
Mm-hmm. So why not leave that person instead of being like...
Because I'm also probably a little toxic, so I like to make you suffer too.
Ooh. So
I'm real life. I'm being honest. People don't be honest with that. I'm honest. I'm not saying it's right. Don't follow me. It be like that. So it's not that it's right. Don't follow me, people, if you're not about that life. But it's like, I will be honest. I'm like that. Like, I could play. I got time. So it's like, all right, you do something to me, I'm gonna do something.
This shit just makes me not want to date, bro. I'm gonna keep it real, bro. It makes me really feel like, let me just stay on my purpose, bro. And I'm not missing shit, because what am I missing this?
Listen, man, you know, I agree with a lot of shit that these niggas say, you know, the space that we're in. But I will say this, being 47, and I'm still old school, and I'm gonna stick to my old school guns. But I feel bad for a lot of niggas out here, man. And the reason why is because shit is so different. This is an example of what it is outside, bro. It's monogamy, unfortunately, is dead. It's dead. Whether you want to admit it, whether you want to confront it, one way, one point or another, there's going to be some type of infidelity. Whether it's physical, whether it's mental, whether it's a work husband, whether it's somebody that you met on a girl's trip. It is what it is. So at the end of the day, man, this broad said 3 things. She said she got time, but she don't. Women think they have all the time in the world. She said that she's toxic. And she said, if you're not about that life, don't follow me. So she is proud of the fact that she's admitting that she's toxic, but she'd rather be proud in admitting that she's toxic versus rectifying the fact that she's fucking toxic. You see what I'm saying? This is what it is.
All right, let's get into some more of it. I got a feeling I'm gonna get a headache. Teacher said danger zone.
Facts.
Oops.
Worse. Like, I'm tit for tat, and I don't mean to be, but I was just God.
But if you find a man that never does anything to you,
then we're never gonna be in that situation.
No, I was just about to say that.
If you find a man that never does nothing to you, and you're in this great relationship, and he wants to step out with his boys, will you actually let him step out with his boys?
I'm only like that with a person that get me to that point. Now you got me to that point. Now I'm a hunter.
Let me ask you. You think let me say one thing. You're good. You're good, right? My man is never giving me a reason to think he's cheating, and I'm just a little jealous. He never given me a reason. When we go in the room, all eyes on me.
Coach Justin, salute.
I'm still jealous. Like I'm like, where you going? What time you coming back? Who you with? Who you hanging out with? I'm not going. You can go. And he's never given reason. So I would call that jealousy. I'm not insecure. There's nobody to be insecure.
I got an answer for you. It's your past relationship.
I dealt with you. And
you never know. Oh,
she did. She did. She can I say one thing? I never knew about it. No, I've never been in a relationship where so I don't put that. That's
shit. The baddest bitches get cheated on sometimes.
I didn't know about it. So why? Not to be in your business, but why did these relationships end then? Not saying I wasn't ready. I was still in player mode. I was still, finessing and doing what I do.
But let me just say, all right, Alan, I could speak for this one for sure. Because I'm literally like, I used to literally be a party girl. Like, I would be in the club for.
God, bro. This bro said, go ahead, man. Your turn, bro. I can't. You see, I don't want to discourage any. And again, I have no weight. I have no clout and shit. I don't want to discourage anybody and shit and send the wrong message. But these broads are out of there, B. These broads are out of there. And it's exhausting to try to even maneuver and deal with them. Respectfully, now we're going to have some girls in the chat saying not all girls are the same. You're right. But this is the majority of women. Look at Fresh and Fit, the people they have on there. New broads every night saying the same shit.
Let's continue.
Monday through Sunday. Well, shit, right? So when I got into a relationship with somebody, right? I got into a relationship with somebody which said, oh, you can't go out. You always cheating. But at the time, I still had a 9-to-5, but a part-time job. He would let me go to work, but like, why you going out? But I never had a one-night stand in a club, but I was fucking with a nigga in my job early in the morning. So I started at 9 o'clock, but I would meet him like at 6 a.m. You know what I'm saying? So that did not stop me from cheating. That's what I'm saying. Like, you stopped me from going to the club or going out did not stop me from cheating. Right. You was being jealous. I was cheating in the morning time. Like, oh, why you don't come in the morning? I gotta work. I'm like, they moved my schedule in the morning time. What stuff? So I was cheating with the dude we would fuck and then we would go to work.
So, say, you said that you prevent your significant other from going out, right? Yes or no?
Just say yes.
Nah, it is.
Are they speaking another language, bro?
No, man.
Yeah.
90% of these broads.
What language are we listening to, bro? Because I'm trying to understand something, and I don't understand anything, bro.
But check this though. That brought in the black with the biggins. She said with the big knockers. She said that she used to be a party girl Monday through Sunday, and she got into a relationship and she had a part-time job. And her man was like, yo, you're not going out. And she was like, all right, cool, I'm not going to go out. But she was fucking with a nigga at her job. So what she said was, what she would do is, she said, all right, I'm not going to cheat on you at night because I can't go out. But in the morning at 6 a.m., I will go to work, fuck the nigga, and then we will go to work together. So in layman's terms, when a woman or anybody for that matter wants to cheat and you give them these parameters, these rules, and these guidelines, they will find a way to do what they want to do. This is why it's pointless to impose your standards on somebody. You have to have standards for yourself, and she has to see where she fits in to those standards.
You ready for some more?
Let's go.
See, bro? Nah, fuck that.
Let's go.
I don't deal with shit like this.
Me either, bro.
When I say I got a rotation, it don't be a few of them.
No.
It is just, come on, it is just.
All right, because he have done something in the past to betray you.
He did things.
He did
ain't no
things.
something. It's things in 10 years.
What things did he do?
Things.
So why face it?
Because I love him.
Because you love him.
That's what you say, right? Love him.
What about him that you love, that even though he done things to hurt you, you still want to stay with him?
But you know what? You got to fight for love. So that's the real answer. Like, you got to fight for love. Shit gonna happen. You might run into somebody that he never really been in no real relationship. Like, people think time is being in a real relationship. Sometimes you just with them and you used to them. And you doing your own stuff. That's not no real relationship. Like, fighting for love and really doing stuff and really like building together.
I can't be a hater, bro, because what she's saying, okay, she already lost her credibility for bars. The stuffs before you lost it. The bars don't no longer matter because of what you said before you said this.
Facts.
My relationship is about building credit, is about building asset, is about, like, family. I got my daughter. Like, that's my relationship. My relationship ain't Birkin bags, and I buy that shit myself. Yeah. I get a supporter, somebody that like my music, to buy that for me. Like, people don't even.
God.
She's buying a Birkin bag herself? Seriously?
Let's unpack that real quick. A lot of women are claiming independence. A lot of women are saying they got their own money. They don't need your money. That's bullshit. A lot of you broads don't have your own money. Okay? Y'all got stimmy checks. You're not in that tax bracket. Any money, any pictures, any boat rides y'all taking and shit was funded by a nigga. Let's not get it fucked up. And the broad said she don't need her man to buy her a Birkin bag because one of her supporters.
Birkin bags don't cost the same as Louis bags. What the fuck, bro? It's not the same shit.
That's what I'm saying. So a lot of women claim they got their own money, but they wouldn't want to spend your money. This broad said that her relationship is with her daughter, family. Respectfully, this is what I call, not her per se, but I call these broads spiritual hoes. They put memes out, fucking spiritual memes and shit. They put pictures of their kids and shit, but they the most ratchet broads out there because they are basically trying to lure somebody and have them forgive their past and accept them for who they are. This is why they run to church. They have a different denomination every fucking week. They run from different guys because once the jig is up, once a man sees through that shit, she knows that she has no other choice because she would rather jump from one man to another than conform to a good man. That's what it is. It's easier to jump than to stay there and fight for love like she was talking about. All that shit she's saying sounds fly, but she's not living that life, my nigga. She's not living that life, respectfully.
Hey, you guys make sure y'all share the video. Share it on the Instagram and share it on YouTube.
Word.
That's what y'all need to do. Make sure y'all do that. Share the video.
25K. Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a pretty girl, so it's like that drink could come from that.
And Belle, I gave you a wrench. You ain't even say thank you. You need me to take it back? You want me to take it back or what?
You want it?
You guys say thank you. The next clip, if you ain't said thank you, I'm taking it back from you.
Let's go.
Anyway, somebody could be like, I want to take you on a date. All right, buy me a birthday.
So I have a question.
And they might have the money for it and buy it, and then I play them because I'm in a relationship. So so it's like that don't matter. Like when you a girl that could get anything from anybody, that shit don't matter.
Okay, so I just want to dig a little deeper.
I have a question. Right, because you're saying you're fighting for love, but you're restricting your man from going out. So are you really fighting or are you secluding?
I'm doing both.
But how could you fight something that you're secluding?
Because probably learning from the experience of it, you start learning that maybe that's not the route to go. maybe this is the route to go. You're not gonna know until you actually get on that train.
You're welcome, babe.
Let me ask you this question, right? If I take a lion and I put it in a cage, and I take the lion eventually 10 years later out of the cage, you know a lion's still going to be a lion, right? So what I'm saying,
again, what's in this nigga's ear, B? Respectfully, these niggas are bugging, B.
What the fuck was that in the ear, bro?
That shit look like a medal, like a gold medal.
Take the pretty boy shit too far, bro. We are not we are kings. We're not Egyptians, though, bro.
Again, respectfully,
too damn smooth for me, bro. We wearing Egyptian shit on our ears, bro.
That shit look like an amulet. Why niggas doing it? Again, this is what it is. Be light-skinned niggas.
Somebody gonna rip his shit off, bro. You trying to be too sexy, fam. You gonna be on top. They gonna just rip that shit off. And it's gonna be your fault because you shouldn't have big ass shit on your ears like that, bro.
Not masculine at all, my nigga. Not masculine at all. Again, yeah, that shit is not a good. Mini plates in their ears and shit. Niggas are bugging, my nigga.
Oh,
and this is
God.
the. Go ahead.
Hold on. What Principal Bay say? Afi, she's gonna cheat at work or at the bachelor party.
Fact.
She gonna do both.
Bro, I heard stories. Bachelorette. Listen, man. Yo, peep game. Boom. Let me try to speak in code and shit so I don't like hurt nobody's feelings. Long story short, I had a friend of mine call me, boom. And I think she caught COVID and shit. She had a near-death experience. Real shit. And then she she told me that she didn't know if my man's kid was his. My man's kid is like 18. And she told me, she recapped the story to me. And I remember that night, my nigga. I remember that night when that broad, when she told me she did her thing with a dude prior, and then she was fucking with my man. They had a kid. This nigga's 18. This broad had a near-death experience, and now she's coming clean to me because you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, 18. She said to the day she stood up. So at the end of the day, man, infidelity is not going anywhere, bro. You could try to be high value, you could have game, you could select the right woman, but at the end of the day, man, there are no guarantees. You have to continue to focus on yourself to soften the blow in the event that somebody that you were building with cheats on you. You could fuck her real good. You can have all the money to do everything that you want for her. But at any given time, she could change her mind. And more than likely fuck with another nigga that has less than you, but in that moment was feeling her. There's no guarantees, man. And I want everyone to know that women has nothing to do with masculinity and leveling up. A lot of times you guys come on here and shit looking for game and shit strategies on how to get abroad, but you need to get strategies on how, because there's no guarantees with nothing, bro. Nothing.
Mm-hmm. Pimps have the most game and understand copy and blow. Yeah, pimping is the highest level of the game.
Is you are saying that you're restricting or secluding your.
That lion could possibly be a trained lion this time, though, but possibly not.
At the end of the day, when a lion gets hungry, a lion is going to be a lion.
Yeah, I'm the lion.
But he's a lion too.
Nah,
he's not. He's loves
air. He's air.
He's air. Let me tell you something. As a man, a woman cannot tell me.
Okay.
Yeah, if you go out, I'm gonna pull up and and shorty, I will smack the shit out of you respectfully. You will never.
All right, cool.
You will never. You will never. You understand? So it's he loves her just the way that she loves her.
No,
I think he's accepting it from Jay. Talk about that.
Let me tell you what women also do, because you mentioned a very, very big piece to this puzzle. They have a kid together, so he may not be staying with her for her. He might be staying with her for his daughter. Right. It has nothing to do with what she's doing. He's not choosing to be secluded because of her. He's secluded. He's choosing to be secluded because she has one up on him with a child.
So he can like my man and be like, I'm packing baby moms up. It's not working. I'm not in love with you anymore, and I don't care that we had a child together. That's not enough for me to stay. That's not enough for me to put up with your bullshit. That's not enough for me. Let me land. My man, right? You try that crazy shit.
Shout out to Kyle for the super chat. What's good? You can't control anyone except yourself.
Right?
So you can't control a woman or a man from cheating.
What
Facts.
type of actions and results you want from that, right? You could be crazy. Right. But you could be crazy by you.
But he might be crazy too. That's what y'all not getting into. Let me tell y'all. Some niggas like crazy.
He loves you.
Some people like that joint. That's the floor. So let me tell you. You see how you got into that kid joint? What if it's the same joint? Like, what if it's the same? What if I'm with you? What if I'm with him for the kid? Or what if he is with me for the kid, right? And we kind of fucking up the kid, right? Sometimes that's the problem.
But why do you stop him from going out? That's what I understand. What do you get out of it?
So
no. What do you get out of it?
I mean, I'm not meaning 100% stopping like, oh, you going here, you can't go here. I mean, let's say you say like you going to the strip club, right? And the last time I went to the strip club, you fucked a bitch, right? Okay. So this time when you say, yo, I'm going to the strip club, it might be 2 years later. Nah, you strip club. And if you go to the strip club,
you're taking me.
I'm going with you, or if I'm not going with you.
But if I want to go to church with my boys,
then go to church with your boys. You probably
not popping up.
This nigga, what's he saying?
First off, why is she leading the whole conversation in the panel? Why?
Because he got big earrings on, and he's he's just one of the girls, respectfully. Yeah, he's allowing these bros to speak nonsense, bro. He's not controlling the situation. He normally does, but he's not doing that tonight.
It's not a situation that I'm in.
You should take a girl in the church. She's a bad guy next to you.
Listen,
I met him in the church. No, but it was like, but it's real facts. I met him in the church, but it's like yeah. But that's what I'm meaning. Like when I say that, let me correct myself. Yeah, the craziest stuff happened in the church more than the strip club.
But you know what?
But it's like the thing that what I'm saying is not me saying like period you can't go out, like yo you want to go out. No, it's meaning if it's something that was very tender and very serious in our relationship that could have really broke us, and you trying to go back there and you probably like recover. It's clip. That's it.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I don't want to drag it because we talking about sex, right? I'm talking about legit relationships. Not saying relationship, but I'm talking about like legit situations where
you should not be restricted by a situation.
Yeah, not no situations.
I want to talk. Yeah, I'm talking about people that legit like. I want to go here. I want to go with my friends. Okay, day up. I'm starting an argument with you. I'm doing some petty shit. You're not going out. There's some people. At least she a G. She's just like, yo, that's what you're doing. You're just not doing it. There's some people that
she a single G.
Underline
facts.
Do it on a low to the point where.
Why do women be so hardcore on their principles and so like this is my way or the highway, but then y'all be by yourselves though? Like so, yeah, it ain't working, but it's only working for you. It ain't working for nobody else. It ain't.
Exactly, like, oh, I'm going out with my friends to the club. Oh, that's what you wearing? Yeah, you probably go fuck some niggas. Like he's not telling you can't go. But he's making you feel bad for going. Same thing with your girl. Oh yeah, you going with Ryan? Ain't Ryan a nigga? Can I say something?
But that's the messed up part. Nikki, I agree. Hold on. What you're saying, that's the part that makes it bad. being in a relationship with somebody and they're being passive aggressive about how they truly feel, that they are really jealous. I'm going out of town with four of my homegirls to Costa Rica. I personally ask, can I go, right? I'm not really asking, can I go? I'm really giving you the respect. The respect, right? You telling me, oh, well, what's in Costa Rica? You have something more important to do than go to Costa Rica. Instead of saying, I don't feel comfortable with you going to Costa Rica with a bunch of girls and me not being there. Tell me that. Because then I can make you comfortable in the situation or not. But being passive aggressive and telling me these subliminal messages.
Okay, she the only one that's talking with some sense. They should have had her talking the whole fucking time. Because them other ones ain't saying shit.
Nothing.
She's the only one that got some type of something coming out.
Facts.
Oh, I'm upset. Oh, you going to Costa Rica, you want to be a hoe, or you going to do this, or you going to do that, or I don't really want you there. It's whack.
But that's
super whack.
But that's the part though. Like people be thinking like, oh, if I stop you from going this place, you're gonna stop cheating. That's a lie. I've done been places with mad niggas. I'm talking about 100 niggas in a room, and I've done been places with so many men in a room. I should be fucking because these men of value, men that could change my life. And I'm not trying to fuck. I got something at home. I'm just here for a reason. It doesn't matter. Like you could be like, I'm not going out tonight. Okay, I can fuck her tonight. I'm gonna fuck her in the morning then. Cool. If that makes you happy, because I love you. Right. So I'm not gonna fuck her in the club. I'm gonna get her number. I'm gonna still tell her to pull up at 6 a.m. And guess what?
Next month.
He's still gonna pull up. If I wanna fuck a girl on my lunch break, or if I wanna go suck a nigga dick on my lunch break, I could do that. Right. I don't fuck other men because I don't want to. When you think you're gonna put a restriction on a man, or you can't go out tonight, or you always at work at late at night, whatever. Listen, I'm a party girl. This girl will find ways to get to your nigga.
Cheating is irrelevant. Cheating. You're gonna cheat when you want to cheat.
Yeah,
period.
when you want to.
That's
it doesn't matter.
To anybody out there that is in a similar situation like Sig, and like not allowing their partners to go out, or you're in a marriage and not allowing your partners to go out.
No. So I said, but I want y'all to, because y'all saying it as if like. The nigga say you gonna go to the store and I'm like, you ain't going to the store. No, that's not what I mean.
Cheating is one thing. When you're gonna cheat regardless of anything. Like Danny said, stopping somebody from going out has nothing to do with anything. The point is that if you're out there right now and you are experiencing a partner that's not letting you go out, or vice versa, yes, Sig has experienced that, but it's because she has reasoning. Some of us have reasoning, and some of us are just in our feelings. Whatever the case may be, that's not healthy. That's not healthy, and that's not going to help your relationship in the long run. Mm-hmm. Unless you're with somebody that actually cares for you and loves you and is willing to accept those toxic traits that you carry, then great, by all means. But if you don't, that's not going to work. And that's not the way to save your relationship. That's not the way to help you feel better or the person. You're just causing drama in your life. So don't do it.
Thank you.
Yeah, don't do it.
So I just want to say something, because we spoke upon the girl's perspective, and that's cool. But let's speak about the guy's perspective, right? Because there's many women that
It's frozen.
It's not frozen. I paused it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, perfect shot.
I wanted to look at that coin. I wanted to look at that silver dollar right there. How you just walk around with this shit on your ear, bro? I had a kilo before, and I could feel that.
This nigga played himself, be respectful.
at home, their man going out a guy's night, right? Also, on the flip side, there's many men at home that don't allow their women to go out. Now, I do think that there's certain circumstances that do play a factor. But what I'm going to say is you have to allow a person be a person. and trying to restrict me because you know my homie be having sex with hella females, and you don't want me to go out with him because you know that there's gonna be females. At the end of the day, you don't trust me. It's not that you don't trust him. I'm my own person. My dick goes where my dick decides to go. You know what I'm saying? My homie does not. My homie could put me in any environment. My job is to still come out on top.
That was
I don't have any closure. I feel like a woman. Like I need closure. Like what's the
Yeah, that was a lot of nothing, respectfully to them. They doing their thing. But they didn't really answer anything. You know what I'm saying? They just let these broads talk about nothing, justifying. Notice what the girl said in the floral print. She says, if a man is willing to love you with all of your toxic traits, she did not say anything about fixing the toxic traits. This is the thing. Women want to be accepted and loved for who they are. But yet they want you to be in a certain category for them. This is the problem. And we keep talking about this shit, high value, all this shit. Women are delusional. Let me tell y'all something. You have to kill a woman's delusion and be her solution. What do I mean by that? Women are delusional. If a woman wants to be with you, you got to kill that delusion and create the reality that you have created for your life that's going to be best for her. If you do not kill her delusion and be her solution, her leader, she's going to run amok and she's going to torture you and make you pay for the sins and all the bad choices she made in the past in the relationship that you're in right now.
I'm gonna say you cannot stop people from cheating. I was kind of waiting to have somebody unpack it on there, but you cannot. You can throw some roadblocks in there and shit like that though, but people gonna do what they want to do, and that's what I do. I just trust people to be themselves, bro. I cannot control a woman and make her, you know what I'm saying, do a certain thing, or it's just not the way it works.
It's interesting. You said that you trust people to be who they are, and it's kind of like I always say, we see what we know, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we hear what we don't. So if you know something, you're gonna see it, but if you don't know something, you're gonna hear it. So you're going to listen to what the broad is telling you, not knowing she's finessing you. But if you know game, you know you have experience, you know what's going on, you're going to see the signs. And that comes with wisdom. It's not theory. You got to have trial and error with this shit, bro. You got to make sure that you understand what you're looking for and what you're looking at to prevent unwanted pregnancies, child support, all this dumb shit that a lot of men go through. Because again, Afi said it. There's a lot of people out here saying that you got to ban your broad from having social media. She can't go out. She can't do this. She can't do that. That, you know what that means though? That means that broad is all up under you. I can't have a broad up all up on me, B. It just doesn't work for me. First of all, I'm gonna get bored. I gotta ration that shit. I gotta ration it and savor it and take it out the closet when I want to kind of do something. Because when a woman is bored, she gonna do dumb shit like that. But if you want a woman to not do all that, then you got to give her tasks and shit to do so she can help better your lifestyle that she's embarking on while she's with you.
I think a lot of people mess up by like trying to put the force field on people. Okay, like let me use this as an example. Let me use this as an example. So my example I'm gonna use is this. Like, so I meet a new girl, right? So I meet the girl, and I tell her like, "Oh, I don't want you to go out. I don't want you to have Facebook and shit." Can you hear me?
Yeah, you good.
Okay, yeah, I don't want you to have Facebook, or All right. So what I want to say is like you have to quit. Okay, you have to pre-qualify people how they are. Like if I meet a chick and say she's nice and I like her for whatever reasons, and she's super into social media as far as like posting every single thing that she does. Now we all are different, but for me, I see that as her character. I'm not going to tell her you can't do that if you want to rock with me. Because I'm looking at her and I'm looking at that's what she's happy doing. So even if she stops doing it because I asked her to, once we become in a committed relationship and we get used to each other, she's gonna start doing it again. And I can't be like, "Why you stop doing it again?" Because that's what she liked to do. She only stopped it. So that's what I'm saying. Like, so I'ma just find some chicks who aren't into that, and then we move from there. You know what I'm saying? If I meet a chick who's always out running the streets and the clubs, I'm not gonna be like, oh well, I like you, but you know what I'm saying? I'm a player, so my program is I don't like women that going to the clubs. No, I'm just gonna find a woman who don't like that shit, just like I don't. There's more bars than it's like there's 3 minutes in this whole fucking video.
This nigga Ghost Game. 18-minute video and shit, a lot of nothing. Yo, Afi said, let me unpack what Afi said. Afi said, it's all about accountability. If you meet a woman under a particular circumstance or a particular situation, you can't expect the woman to.
Go get a glass of water. Just real quick.
Do your thing.
I'm gonna go get a drink of water.
Nah, you can't. All right, you good. You can't, if you meet a woman that's in a club as a stripper, Instagram model and shit, you can't expect her to change because she's with you. She has to want to do that on her own. That is her character. So if you have strict guidelines about broads not being on social media, you got strict guidelines about women not always going out, you have to find a woman that doesn't like to go out and work from there. Y'all want these Instagram models that are out of your league, that are not going to conform, and you wind up hating the broads because you were out of your league. You can get a 5 or a 6 that don't like to go out, that don't have social media, put her on game, dress her ass up to your liking, and y'all can rock out. All these times people say rules don't mean shit. The more rules you give somebody, the more ways they're going to look to try to break them. You have to have rules for yourself, and you convey that to the person, not in a passive-aggressive way, because a man who's passive-aggressive is feminine, but you have to be very direct if she passes and she pre-qualifies to go to the next level with you. You can't expect a woman to change because you told her to. If you are that dude, she will want to change because she knows that is a requirement to be with you. If you get caught cheating on a broad, you got to let the broad go because you will pay for the remainder of your relationship for that one indiscretion.
What's going on, Adelina? Good to see you on the late night, baby.
What's good?
Why don't you put your pretty face back up there? You putting all these fucking cartoon characters and shit. Put your regular face up there.
Sophia from the Golden Girls.
Yeah, last time she had that weird face. Oh, my bad too. I'm gonna put that panel from last weekend on Patreon for the members tomorrow. I had totally forgot. I took that shit off. I forgot that I took it off.
Iceberg says this is why being yourself sometimes isn't good advice, because sometimes people like this need to evolve and change in order to get what they want.
Oh, excuse me. This is why being this yourself isn't good. Well, the thing is, you're supposed to be the best version of yourself. That's the key shit. So if you're the best version of yourself, you'll be all right, bro. Because if you're the best version of yourself, what that means you have money, confidence, you in the right career, you're doing these things. You know what I'm saying? That's what being the best version of yourself is. It's the shit that's most important to you and the shit that you like the most. You're working on that
constantly.
Be the best version of yourself. Shit ain't gonna be that bad for you.
Constantly. And what Afi said, being the best version of yourself, being on your purpose, having a nice body, being high value will not prevent a woman from cheating on you. Because again, to maintain high value status, that is less time to her. When you got to work out on your body, you 2-3 hours in the gym every day, that's less time for her. So you have to understand and balance your life out, bro. So the only thing that being high value, being on your purpose does for you is kind of just speed up the recovery time if you get your heart broken. You understand? You get your heart broken, you'll be able to rebound faster. But at least at the end of the day, you're living a life that you want to live. If she leaves, you will soon realize that she's missing out, not you.
Mm-hmm. Coach Justin, Forge Report says, check it. Many times, not all the times, women dislike freedom. Tell them to go be free and do whatever they want. You'll be surprised. Yes, that's what I do, bro. I get in trouble for that because I kind of just like what, because I see I've done that shit before. I've tried to stop women from doing shit. I've been the controlling boyfriend. I've been that dude before, and I've seen that it still doesn't do anything. So that's why I don't do it no more. I'm not crazy. That would be an insanity for me to keep doing these things and keep getting dumb results. So I've done it before. So it's not like I'm just speaking from a place. I've been that guy, and it's just it don't pan out. You know what I'm saying?
It goes hand in hand with not asking questions. I know you and I agree on this one. We don't ask questions, right? Like if I ask a woman a question, it's for a very specific answer that I'm looking for. But more than likely, man, I don't ask women questions because, and when I don't ask them questions, they get angry, they get annoyed. Or if we don't give them, we give them freedom. Say, "God, do what you want to do. Yeah, go ahead. Just be careful. Enjoy. Have a good time." They get angry because they want to get a reaction out of you. So that's what I'm saying. You got to understand. And for me, I don't think it's healthy either, but let's not get it twisted. For me, I don't think it's healthy to ban your broad from going out with her friend, to ban your broad from doing social media and shit like that, because it's not realistic. It's not a realistic thing. You have to trust is earned every day. And with, you know what I mean? Like if you say you tell your girl to go out and she goes out, she doesn't abuse the time. She comes back early. She's checking in with you. That doesn't necessarily mean she's not doing her thing, but at least she's following some type of guidelines out of respect for you. You know what I'm saying? So you got to pay attention to that, but to each his own. I don't like bros that go out crazy anymore because I don't go out like that anymore. Drinking, drugs, and shit. I'm not with that.
We won't even make it that far for her to be my girlfriend, for it to be the discussion. I don't entertain chicks like that. I will only entertain chicks like that in a sexual way, not
That's
a physical way, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like all this hand shit, all that talking shit. Yo, I don't even argue with broads anymore, B. I put them in timeout. Like I just be like, all right, and I just remove myself, because for me to try to explain some shit to you that you did is not worth my time. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be. A lot of these women always want to be. They want to build. They want an entrepreneur. They want a grinder. They want to build something. Family. They always talking about family, but you don't even. It's their family. You don't even have a kid with them, but they want you to assume that responsibility. They'll shame you and say you insecure, rather than saying, you know what, if the shoe was on the other foot, I wouldn't like it. That big broad in the leopard print that was talking that real shit, she said that it would be a courtesy for her to say, yo, I'm not asking you to go to Costa Rica. I'm letting you know, yo, in a month I'm going to Costa Rica with my girls. So she thinks that is respect. This is what I'm saying. The position that men put themselves in to allow this type of behavior, you are inferior to her. You are inferior to her. And once you tell a woman that this is not something that you stand for, you cannot go back on that word, bro. You have, even if it pains you, even if you love her, you cannot go back on that word. That's the only way that you're gonna have dignity for yourself, and the only way she's gonna respect you, bro. At the end of the day.
Yeah. Another thing I want to touch on is everybody has the capabilities of cheating. So just because you feel like you got a good girl or whatever, you don't know how life is going to hit her, and you don't know how life is going to hit you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm gonna use a situation as an example. So, say it's a girl and a dude, and they're together, and they're cool. Well, they're cool, and the girl ain't cheating on them and shit like that. But let's say, let's say they've been together 7 years. So 5 of those years were good years. They, oh yeah, this is good. This is my babe. And then let's say he does construction. So he fucks himself up on the job, right? Loses his money and become a dope fiend, right? Gets hooked on meds or some shit. Now he a dope fiend and now she cheats. Well, I thought you would never cheat on me. Well, you ain't the same cat though. You're a dope fiend now. The same with the woman. Oh, why you cheat on me? Well, girl, you used to be hot. Now you're not. You used
Ghost game. You heard what he said? Listen, I said, yo, real spit, my nigga. You have to be the dude that she fell in love with, or she that was attracted to the entire time you are with her, or anyone for that matter. And the broad, whatever she did to grab my attention, you have to keep that same energy throughout the duration of our relationship for me to continue to have that same energy reciprocated back to you. Yo, I noticed a lot of these broads are aging fast, and I think it has a lot to do with the pandemic, bro. They aging very rapidly, and they're feeling it. This is me kind of understanding what's going on and talking to broads and shit. And Afi said, "Oh, I thought you was never gonna cheat on me." Well, you don't look the same. You don't look the same, and that's just one factor. Now, we're not trying to sound like we shallow, but the teachable moment is women.
Be anything.
Right. It could be anything. You have to keep the same energy. Afi and I was talking offline, and I said some shit. I said, yo, at my age, I don't want to change. I just want to be better. I don't want to water myself. I want to polish my skills. And that means with women, on this camera shit, business, the way that I articulate my words. I'm still trying to find a groove and a rhythm. But that is my drive. That's an attractive trait. An attractive trait for a woman is to not do the dumb shit that her friends are doing. I told a woman this the other day. I said, yo, do yourself a favor. Don't do the dumb shit that you see everybody else doing. If you stay the same way you are right now, you're going to stand out in a good way. You cannot follow these chicken heads, bro. All these bros on TikTok, all these bros doing dumb shit, bro. It is not attractive to a real man that knows what the fuck is going on, man. I promise you, we don't look at that shit. I don't see that shit. It's not attractive at all.
The best thing you can do is just trust people to be themselves. Give people the benefit of the doubt. Let people show you who they are. Don't assume you know people. People assume they know me and shit. Just like I remember recently, Principal Bay, she asked me, has I ever been in love before, right? So I tell her, of course. She like, nah, you haven't. How the fuck you know? Like, just cause you ain't never seen me doing certain stuff, you don't know how my heart feel. What I told her was, I've been in love before more than once, but I just control my emotions. That's the difference. A lot of these guys get in love and they don't know how to control themselves after when they say I love you and the girl say it back to them, then they just don't know how to control it anymore. So I've been in love before. I just know how to control my emotions, and then I put myself first as a natural thing, not like as a dating strategy thing. Just period. What's going on, baby? Rona woman, I see you back.
What's good, man? Yo, it's a good feeling to be past that in love infatuation phase, right? You know, I've been in love too. And just the turmoil and the roller coaster ride, looking back,
How
it
many
was a
times
sweet.
you been in love, bro? How many times?
I don't know. Maybe
Like real, like just really not
real
because
talk. Maybe like two. Maybe let's say two or three. Let's say two or three, right? Because in that moment, but in hindsight, I'm like, nah, I don't know. Maybe once, really. Like if I look back, I say maybe once, right? But in the moment, two or three. Point is, I'm over that phase where I can have a long-term relationship with somebody and not be in love with them because it's safer for me and it's safer for her. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't tell somebody how to love me, but I know that I can make you fall in love with me. But I'm always going to have that control in my mind that way I can stay centered and still remain the same dude that you met. Because if I fall in love and I succumb to my emotions, I'm going to lose that edge and the man that you fell in love with is going to change, and then things are going to start to change as a result of that.
Mm-hmm. That's facts. So what do you think? What do you think? Let me just ask you this, and then I'm gonna go over there to Sir Ism and wish my uncle happy birthday. It's his birthday today. Let's
I
go.
bet.
So what do you think? The time where you were in love the most? I wouldn't say the most, but the one that you're speaking of. Was it? Just be honest. Like, okay, so for me, it was me every time. Me. So for you, was it you that didn't work? Was it bad timing? Was it you
Oh, like
didn't?
why it dissolved?
Yeah.
Like why it dissolved? I think bad timing. Boom, I got it. Bad timing and me not remaining true to myself. What do I mean? And I always say this: true to myself in a sense where trying to fit in based on what I was taught, so, programming, my mom, and just me being such an aggressive person, not a caveman, but just an aggressive person, not necessarily fitting into social circles. I think that's what it was because
You froze.
I look past the dumb shit. So for me, it didn't work because I'm very assertive, and a lot of people can't handle my assertiveness, you know what I'm saying? And my drive has to kind of match. And that person and those people typically didn't match that drive, bro.
All right. We got a good question. This will be the last question from Random Woman. She says, we can both take this one. Are you fearful being vulnerable with the woman when you're in love? You were kind of touching on that. Maybe just unpack it some more and then I go.
Not anymore. 47, not anymore. Maybe I got to think hard, bro. Back in the day, but I got to think hard. I think vulnerable. Yeah, I think so. I think most men are fearful of succumbing to being in love because there is a certain level of vulnerability. You have to be somewhat vulnerable to succumb to an emotion that can be taken away from you at any time. So, me understanding female nature, understanding the social, relationship dynamics, I think it's not in a man's best interest to be in a position where he can be vulnerable. I think a man has to put all that love and energy into himself, and when his cup runneth over, some of that love will spill over into the woman, bro. But at the end of the day, it takes men harder and longer to rebound. A woman can rebound like this, even with 3 kids and shit, no credit, like this. So even if you high value, you getting less action than the broad that's 300 pounds. So vulnerability is definitely something that a man should not put himself in a position in, because a man has to be the leader and the rock in any relationship. And when you're vulnerable, you can't make decisions that are good for the both of you.
That's a good answer. I'm gonna say I'm different, bro. Like I don't want to get too deep, but see, I love, but it's more like pimp love.
I knew you was gonna say that.
So you did. It's true. Like, see, I've seen I've seen some really fucked up shit happen.
Word.
Not dating, just people that I know, shit in my family, double crossing shit. Like I don't just like it won't like I okay, put it like this. The first time I was in love, I'd say maybe 2 or 3. I didn't like it. And I knew that when this residue of this feeling falls off, I'll never get like this again. Because it makes me feel weak. You don't make real good decisions when you in love. You deal with shit that you know you don't want to deal with. You compromise your principles. And when I felt I was in love, I was doing these things, and then I'm doing it because I'm in love and she loves. It's a part of it. But I knew that I'm not taking that road again. I don't like it. I don't like not being in control. I'm a very dominant person. My personality. I don't like not being in control. It's like a thing. It don't have nothing to do with I'm a player or I'm pimp. Like none of that. Just as a man, I don't like it. And I know, like, just for instance, like if I'm in love, with my girl, guess what? So guess what? I could have smoked some weed, ate a turkey leg, went to the gym, and went and knocked in bed and sleep. Knocked the fuck out. Sleeping like a god and Clash of the Titans in the clouds and shit.
Release the Kraken. Let's go.
Right. Then my girl, she wanna call me, oh my God, something happened. I need you right now. I'm gonna be like, fuck. But I'ma still do it. See, I don't like that I'ma still do it, bro. I don't like feeling obligated to do shit because I'm in love. Because I'm in love, and when you're in love, if you don't do some shit, they're gonna make you feel bad. Because I thought you loved me. How can you love me when you don't want to do what I say? You don't want to help me when I need you. Like, no, bro, I'm just godly. Am I the only person you know? You don't know nobody else. You gotta wake me up in the morning with your fucking bullshit. But that's just me. Like, but when I crossed that line, I was doing that kind of shit. But even then, even being in the feeling, I was just like, this shit is cool, but I wouldn't do it again. And then the second time I was in love, like it was in love, but it was still different though. It was I understood myself.
Yes, every time you fall in love is different. Yes, okay.
And then like a lot of it was because I had this fantasy of I'm gonna have this mini version of me and shit, and he's gonna be like, oh, my son, he's gonna be so fucking cool and shit. I'm gonna teach him all of this shit, and so that was the gas for my chase of love. The gas for my chase of love was family. That was the whole chase. I've never looked at a woman and been like, ooh, I need her, or ooh, she makes me better. Like I don't like to say certain shit, but then I gotta be honest though. I'm being honest. I've never had that underlying my baby. Like, no, bro. Even when I see people walking in the mall and they're like super affectionate, I'll be like, that shit doesn't look player to me, bro. It looks okay. Y'all can say whatever the fuck y'all want. Ladies, I'm sorry if y'all don't like this. Now, press a 1 in the chat if y'all agree with me. Maybe y'all don't. I don't care if you do, but I'm just telling you. When I see that type of shit, it makes me cringe, bro. Like, love feels good, but love don't look good when you're not feeling it. Yeah. You see how when you wear the shit, the matching shit, you don't want to do that shit. Come the fuck on. Let's be real. You don't want to dress with the same color.
Never did that.
You just doing it because you want to make her feel good because because what I'm saying, because you know it's gonna make her feel good. Why I gotta dress like you to make you feel good? Why it just can't be me? Why you just can't like the way I smell my persona and my fucking shit, bro? Why I gotta you got a dinner and shit. and I gotta go over there and tap dance for your fucking family. Why? So you can feel good and be like, oh, babe, you did a good job with my family. Like, that don't seem player to me. Even if I did do a good job, don't pat me on the head. I don't like that type of shit, bro, and I never have.
My nigga, you said some crazy shit that I know a lot of guys could probably relate to in long-term relationships. Dressing alike with your bro, that shit is silly. Going to events, dragging you to her friends' events, her family's events, even though the family and friends don't even fucking like you. I never did that. I never did that because A, they didn't like me and I ain't like them, and B, I never dressed like the broad. Hell no, never. Because like Afi said,
I agree. It'd be cringe, bro. But see, just real quick, when you're feeling it, it feels good. Like, oh yeah, let me go ahead and take a picture with my girl laying on the beach. We just look. It's like it gets feminine. Like, you're even saying, oh, me and my babe look so cute. You shouldn't be thinking that. You're moving over to the feminine side now. Look at me and my babe. And then the captions and shit, bro, should be like almost homosexual. Like, oh yeah, look at my babe, my heart, the one I met and brought. Nigga, I ain't about to say all that shit.
Never.
The fuck? Why? If you my girl and we been through shit and I'm still fucking with your ass,
you my girl. That's enough.
That means all of that shit. My heart, my soul, the one that they like, you be writing this shit. Like I don't even. How do you like feel player? Just like this is just for my babe. You know, she's so sweet and special. I remember the twinkle in her eye, and now I feel like a complete. The fuck is this shit, bro?
These niggas got hashtags and shit. You niggas are simps, B. And listen, my nigga, I don't give relationship advice. I'm the last nigga to give relationship advice, but Afi said something very important. You got to stay in your lane as far as being a man. Doing all that shit for her to make her look good, to make her look good in front of her friends is feminine. She got to respect who you are as a man, and she got to tame her family and her friends. It's not your job to shuck and jive and tap dance for her friends, and they could say, "Oh, I like him." Because one fuck up, they don't like you, they already spitting shit in her ear. So at the end of the day, if I'm with you, that equates to everything else that these other niggas are doing. We don't do it like that.
Bro, I'm going to be real. Public display of affection is kind of gay a little bit, bro. Like, dude, we can be romantic and shit in real life. I can fuck you in real life. Why do we have to take pictures and make announcements and shit to random motherfuckers to make you smile and shit?
Facts.
Oh, look what my babe got me. Oh, my babe got me this cup. It makes me feel so special. Fuck. That's what gets me on the internet, bro. That's what they be like. They be like, hold on. They be like this. They be like, really? I beat your fucking ass. Move. Excuse me.
That shit is so corny. That shit is so corny.
Oh, look at this. A collapsed storage container. She just knew I needed one of these. We're so in line with each other. This shit is gay. Talk to me, bro.
Did my nigga?
Like, it's not masculine at all, bro. Like,
it's not masculine at all. Like, if you give somebody a gift, or a woman gives you a gift, you ain't gotta announce it to everybody, man, because that's what females do. You understand? That's what females do. So at the end of the day, oh, look, he got me this. Oh, look, that's corny.
Oh.
I ain't out here. Listen, my nigga, I don't prove anything to anybody but myself. I'm not here to impress your friends or your family members and shit. It doesn't really fucking matter. Because at the end of the day, most of you friends that you trying to mimic, they cheating on their man. Their men are cheating on them. And they always have these women on this pedestal making the men look like a simp. It's just not masculine. And this is why when I start talking this shit, I start losing friends because I make them feel bad about themselves indirectly.
Yeah. And this is the whole thing too, bro. It'd be a waste of time because the shit wears off. Like even if you're like, oh, I feel so special. My college degree. My babe went and got it. She went and got it framed for me. And what I'm saying is the caption y'all reading, and it's just me. Oh, this is so beautiful. Yeah, bro. But if I could do some fucked up shit tomorrow, that shit don't even really matter. That I did all that. That shit don't even matter. I did all this and posed in front of the picture and shit, and then I wrote all this sweet shit. Oh yeah, all this, and then so that was Monday, and fucking Tuesday. I want to go to the gym. She want to watch Love and Basketball. So now I don't get no ass. Even though I did all of this shit yesterday and I told her how great she was to all my friends. Like what is it? It doesn't matter. It doesn't do anything. Because like I said, if tomorrow I do some shit that she don't like, then this whole public display shit don't even matter.
Afi said something very important that you guys need to remember. All this singing and dancing, all these affirmations, all this romantic shit fades unless you get back on the horse and resuscitate it. So if you taking her out on a trip and shit, you gonna fuck her the same way. Not to say you can't do it, but when you want to do something romantic, you want to do something, have an experience, make sure you're doing it for yourself so you can have a memory. Because if you do everything right and you forget to take out the trash or you forgot her birthday or some shit the next day, everything that you did, she will forget. She will remember that one thing you fucked up on. So what's the fucking point? So now you in the doghouse and shit. Yo, bro, you know a lot of dudes and shit. Oh, I sleep on the couch and shit like that. I don't know how niggas do that, B. Never. Sleep on that. You fucking crazy, my nigga. Yeah, okay. Never.
Perfect example, bro. I'm gonna wrap it after this. So
let's go.
So get this right. So you mean to tell me at one point in time I was so in love with you and so invested with you that I went and I told all my friends. I went and spent thousands of dollars on a ring, planned the whole scenario, went somewhere, popped the question, and showed you. You were like, oh my God, this is the best thing that ever happened to me. You're so fucking awesome. Hug, kiss, and love. We go, we have raw sex. Is so good. Oh, this is so good. Right? And 2 weeks later, when you get mad, I got to sleep on the couch. Where's the fucking payoff, bro?
This is what we're saying. Gentlemen, we are not endorsing any particular ideology, MGTOW pickup, but what we're saying is two men are understanding and letting you know if you do something, understand the payout and make sure when you do something, it is for your benefit. Again, you could do everything right. Rose petals, you blow her back out, you put her to bed, she's shaking in the bed, all that shit. The next day you do one minute thing wrong, none of that shit you did matter. So now you gotta outdo all that shit you did for a shot to get her back on your good graces. No, my nigga, it doesn't work.
You never end up on top because you gotta keep outperforming yourself when you shouldn't be performing anyway.
Go ahead, man. You will. It's hamster wheel. You are trying to you have to outperform yourself, bro. I can't even repeat that shit. Facts.
Continuously outperform yourself when you shouldn't be performing anyway. Y'all some cheap ass. These are super chat bars y'all getting on the late night.
Facts. Yeah, that yo. Let me interpret it one last thing before we wrap up because I know you bouncing. Bottom line is this. The payoff is you should not be performing in the first motherfucking place. You have all these things in place that you have to try to do to impress her. One wrong move erases all of that. So now you got to outperform what you did to impress her for her to get mad the next time. So you want a hamster wheel. Where is the payoff, gentlemen? Pussy? An argument? No, my nigga. And let's not get it twisted. One false move, she's telling all her friends and her family members. So now they're looking at you sideways. So you trying to impress them. You on your purpose. How are you leveling up if you trying to impress all these other people that do not matter? All her friends know about her side niggas. All her mother knows about her side niggas. So what are you doing? Ooh, I don't give a fuck if you got game.
Damn, I meant to send you. It was a TikTok. It's a damn. I gotta find it. It was a popular one, and you probably seen it because it's one of these super popular guys. And the guy, he got a girlfriend, so it's one of those couple ones. And so basically, you know what? I think this one was real. You know how people be staging bullshit. It seemed organic. So basically, he was like, so him and his girl was in the car. So he was like, I'm gonna call your friend. So he called the friend.
I saw it.
Yeah, you seen that? And he was just like,
that was dope.
Yeah, I meant to share that with you, and then I think I started doing some shit. Maybe took a call or something.
Let me break it down real quick. So basically, what Afi's saying is there's somebody on TikTok that said, "Yo, I don't trust your friend," and she was like, "Why?" He's like, "Because they bullshit," and she was like, "No, they're not." He was like, "Call them right now." So this nigga made his girl call, put on speaker, called her friend, and say, "Yo, I haven't seen Susie. Is she with you?" And the friend said, "Yeah, she's with me." Meanwhile, Susie's right next to me. And this nigga's like, all right, yo, put her on the phone. The friend went to the extent to impersonate Susie while Susie's next to me. And Susie said, hey, babe, I'm here. I'm getting my nails done. Let me call you right back. Ride or die. Those are the real ride or dies, bro. Don't get it fucked up.
Hey, you know what? Damn, that's true. Women are more ride or die with each other than dudes, bro.
Only when they are either taking down a man or they're covering for a man. Because at the end of the day, women don't really like each other. Only if they want to kind of catch you out there, they'll help you, or they covering up for you. That's the only time women ride or die for each other. Make sure y'all do the cash app, because y'all getting gems. Y'all cheat. Y'all must be sleep.
Yeah, they dropped $5 today. Y'all big baller.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, beach your naked ass?
Let's go.
That's how, like I said, something else almost. I didn't. What's up, beach?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't trust her friends. You can't. That's what I'm saying. And you know what? Let me say something, man. I said this to a woman one time. I said, yo, I don't have to trust you to be with you. But a lot of you guys can't do that yet, because you have to get to a level, not to say that I'm at a higher level than you. But what I'm saying is being in love, trusting you to the point where you're not going to do something isn't necessarily a requirement for a union for me in this particular in this point in my life. I don't have to be in love with you because I need to stay focused. I don't trust you fully because I know you're capable of anything. As long as you are helping me, and by helping me means not getting in my way for me to do my thing as far as leveling up, it could work. Afi says some shit. He's not looking for a partner. He's looking for a helpmate. Help me. That's it. That's all I need. And you will be rewarded accordingly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you know, I heard. Oh, matter of fact, that was a thing that I sent earlier about when the girl was talking about, like, hey, you know the video I sent from the they was like, wait, cooking his ass, bro. The one I sent you from the personal, they was on his ass, bro. He didn't had nothing for their ass, bro. I was like, he didn't had nothing for him, bro. So I ain't gonna talk about people, but what I will say, because they was on his ass, bro. He didn't had nothing for him.
That's what I'm saying.
So, he had nothing. So the thing is, like, women will look at you like, okay, I'm doing all of this. What's the payoff and shit? Well, you got to figure that out. There is no universal payoff. You know what I'm saying? Right. Each job had their own benefits. You are the control of your own self.
That's
tell
what I'm saying.
Don't ask me what should your program be. Nigga, that's your shit. I don't know.
And that's what we talking about. This is what we talk about. Afi talks about all the time. That's the theme. One of the themes: dominance mindset. Dominance. Get your mind right to dominate yourself, and that energy will spread onto whoever you fucking with. You got to be able to dominate a situation. And the way you do that is you remain a man. You don't do all that shit that her friends are doing, her friends' mans are doing. You don't do shit that to try to impress her mother. You be who you are. And if they fucking with you, they fucking with you. You polish yourself. You ain't, get leveling up and getting on your purpose means being the best version of who you want to be, not who they want you to be.
The B says, we swear on oath to protect our sorority sisters and other women. You see what I'm saying? They put that shit on oath, bro. You ain't never going to find out about your girlfriend's trains in college, bro. Never, bro. Don't matter how many times you ask her. You ain't never going to find out about them threesomes she was having, bro.
And it's pointless, Fee. Pointless to ask a woman how many you been with. What did you do in the past? Why? Because you ain't never going to get... Peace, Viking. You ain't never going to get the right answer. So like I said earlier, we see what we know. We hear what we don't. What you don't know, what you're not looking for, you're going to listen to. But if you know what you're doing, you're going to see the sign. You ain't got to ask questions. Don't ask women questions that you don't want to know the answers to. A lot of times the answers are not in the things that they say. They are in the things that they do.
Crazy, bro. All right, man. Y'all got a good hour and a half of some late night game. Any last words, my brother?
My brother, let's make sure we get Afi to 25K. My man been grinding, putting people on. Make sure y'all like this video. You leave a comment. It's very important to help with the algorithm. Make sure y'all check Afi's community section too. He got some shit popping tomorrow. I'm not going to spoil that. Tomorrow, Zodiac TV launch party. Taking off work. We're going to make a movie. And I appreciate you, man. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at Alpha Villians and on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Make sure y'all follow me at King Genius Afi on Instagram. If you need a consultation, go ahead and send me a DM on Instagram or email me at mrkingfee101@gmail.com. If you're a reader and you like books, I got 6 books: Analytical Confusion, Dominance Mindset of a King, Finesse Game, Conversation with the Mind, and others. Just all of those right there. And make sure y'all drop a comment in the chat. Hit the Cash App, whatever. And I got 2 shows for you guys tomorrow. I got Fridays, and we got the one with Rollo Tomasi for you haters. Oh, you don't want that.
Hold on.
Give it to you.
Hold on before we hang up. I didn't know you was gonna drop it. Say that again. One more time. Who?
Yeah. we gonna interview Rollo Tomasi on you black asses tomorrow. And it's gonna be the best shit you ever seen.
What time is that, sir?
2:30 p.m., y'all. Pacific time. Watch the game we drop tomorrow.
Rollo Tomasi.
Yep.
Afi got Rollo Tomasi coming on here. I can't wait to see that. It's about motherfucking time, but better late than never. Make sure y'all know and watch the level up because Rollo Tomasi has a huge stake in this game, man. And the fact that Afi's going to have a chop up with him is very instrumental. And the receipt that we've been talking about, the level up in the game. So that's what it is.
And it's all a respect thing, man, because
facts.
You don't get shit for doing shit over here. It's different for me doing shit over there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what
looking forward to that, man.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, y'all drop a comment and leave a like on the way out. I'm gonna play a little outro for you guys.
Let's go.
Oops, that I was gonna say. I don't want you to zoom in on my ugly ass. I don't want you to see that.
Sure.
Where'd you go? Oh, there we go. Let me play a little something. Just a little something. Nothing major.
Bet.
So I appreciate y'all. Y'all ready for that? Y'all get that show tomorrow.
2:30 East, Pacific, 5:30 Eastern. Let's go.
I'm gonna have some more stuff for y'all too. So look, I ain't even got it yet, and I know I'm gonna get it.
Let's go.
I'm referring to some shit that ain't even happened yet, but I already know.
But peep gang though, this is how Afi does. And again, real quick, manifestation, holding himself accountable, saying it publicly. Black people, Latin people, minorities, they always want to hide what they're going to do because they think someone's going to take it from them. But if it's for you, it's for you. He already talking about shit he ain't even got yet, but he know it's coming, man. So make sure y'all tune in.
I always look at it like if shit somebody steal my idea, it's their idea because they did it and put it together faster than me, so they can have it. If they can take my idea and execute faster than me, it's their idea. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one.
Peace.
That handsome guy right there.
Oh, word. Dope.